Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to give you guys the series review for The Penguin, straight from DC, straight from the Batman. This is a spin-off series that takes place after the events of the Batman. I'm here with the Dope Council. I have Busy and Ronan. What's going on, gentlemen?
What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Bad day to wear a Marvel shirt, man.
Gotham, man. You know, you could take the man out of Gotham, but you can't take Gotham out of the man.
We've been hearing this for like the entire season.
What are you talking?
I'm not tired of it.
No,
everything I've done for you.
The first episode, he had never done it. After the first episode, he was hooked. And that is how good this freaking show is. If you guys were wondering, was this show great or good? It is above that. This show excels on so many different levels, but we're only going to be talking about it from a non-spoiler perspective. If you really want to get our real thoughts on it, go and check out our spoiler discussions that are far as every single episode that we go through. But I'm going to let these guys do what they do best and kind of talk through this. So, gents, The Penguin, why is this working? Why is this something that is dope? Why should people go and check it out? For real.
So, I mean, this has like little hints of a whole bunch of other big, movies, whether it's The Godfather or The Sopranos. The feel or the vibe from both of those shows are kind of thrown in here. And I do want to clarify, it may not be like action packed, but it has some of the best dialogue that any specifically like a comic book show or whatever has had, and it's been really, really interesting to see some of these characters interact, some of these characters that I honestly wasn't really expecting to have so much spunk, or wasn't expecting for them to steal the show. They have been some of my favorite characters in any show that I've watched this year. Like, it's just been really, really entertaining. And Colin Farrell has done fantastic, and it's it's been fantastic.
Yeah, Rona.
For me, it has to go with this is an offshoot of the Batman, and yet you don't necessarily have to see the Batman to like this show. I shout out to the showrunner, writer, and I think sometimes director Lauren LaFranc. Colin Farrell as back as Oswald, and special shout outs to Christine Milioti, who plays Sofia Falcone. She is taking this show and running with it, and I can't wait for y'all to discover who she is and what she does to enhance the lore of Batman, but specifically the lore of Gotham, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And like I mentioned before, both of these actors are in their bags, and to see what she has done, and the amount of excitement that I have towards her character, like what they've done with her. I mean, it's actually incredible, considering this is called The Penguin, but we're seeing two sides of or rivals, if you will. I don't know. It's just really interesting to see the the come up of both of them. You know what I'm saying? And they're both absolutely killing it. I know we were saying this before, but like, I feel like she might be on the Emmy watch. She's killing it.
Oh yeah,
she's killing it, and I just can't wait for you guys to actually experience. That way, I'm not just talking. Like, I want you guys to understand what I'm saying, and I don't say that lightly, not at all. So I'm truly excited for you guys to check this out.
And I think you said it best with the whole action stuff. That, like, this is a show about characters we shouldn't be liking or following, but they bring in this ounce of humanity. You know, the working class, the one family member thrown under the bus. You sense the human connections we have, but put into characters that are under abnormal circumstances, and yet you can't keep your eyes off it. And then it doesn't take away anything from the caliber of cast members they're followed with that tell these stories, but it speaks to the tone, the vibe, the music, the way the show is shot, the way the pacing is at. Nothing feels overcooked. Nothing feels underwhelmed. It is just a juicy drink you don't want to stop having. And at points, when you see the episode, you'll know which one. There's a point where we're like, please stop this. This is going on too much, and we can't take this part of the story anymore. And I love that this show is giving Colin Farrell more to do with Oswald and showing not just the character, the penguin, more of that, less of that, even though we do get sometimes of that, but there's more of like, who is Oswald and why is he the way he is? And same with Sofia Falcone is like, okay, she's a Falcone. What does that entail? Is she a product of her environment or is there more to it? And it's a richness, just abandonment of richness, just glory storytelling. And dare I say it, this might hit my top 5, top 3 list of best TV shows of the year thus far. And we're in August. We're in September, damn it.
Yeah, it's a stacked cast, you guys. And I mean, there's some people that I just didn't expect to be in this. Renzi is one. Renzi Felice. If you've seen The Runaways, you kind of know you've seen him before. If you've seen Encanto, plays a great character in that as well. But in this one, he plays the role of a character named Victor. I'm not going to divulge anything more than that, but the way that he acts in this and acts with characters like Oswald, like Sophia, and the world of Gotham, it shows you the depths of how humanity is kind of submitted to how dark the environment is. If you kind of wanted to understand the levels of darkness that is in Gotham, truly outside of like the shows that we've seen like Gotham or Batman animated series or the recent Cape Crusaders, this takes it to a whole other level, and it dismantles every single character in this show for the good or the bad. Now, the thing that I'll say about this, if you guys don't know, this is a very, very rated R show. If you thought that this was going to be like the Batman, which is PG-13, but it's definitely got some sick things in it. This has got language. This has got a lot of violence, and it does not care what you feel. Like, it will hit you in the gut very fast. And I just wanted you guys to kind of talk a little bit towards like the tone of this. I mean, Busy, you kind of brought it up as far as like, it is very much so at times a slow burn, but it's so well written, so well acted, so well executed that you're entertained throughout the whole entire series. But as far as the tone and how dark it is, can you guys talk towards that a little bit?
So, I think I mentioned this in one of our chats that we've had, but I really enjoy the TVMA rating. So I said this before, like if we had a Superman movie, Metropolis, whatever, there's no need for it to be rated R. But in the world of Batman, if you will, considering how dark Gotham is, considering the lows and what he's had to do, it is really cool to see past like implications that we've gotten in previous iterations of Gotham, where it's like, oh my god, he killed him, but we're not going to show him, get killed, But here, they're just they're doing the whole HBO thing. They're not caring. They're not pulling punches. They are going crazy with how dark some of these moments are, whether it's someone going after someone else or just the world that we live in. There's a certain scene that I don't even want to get too into it because I don't want to like say anything I'm not supposed to, but it's kind of like a remastered scene of something we've gotten, and to see how dark they made that sequence compared to what we've seen before, if that makes any sense. It really just elevates how and why we have someone like Bruce and why they are willing to put their life on the line. And I just think in the world of Gotham, it's really necessary to make this, extremely dark, because we have some really messed up moments in this show. Like the shock value is definitely there, and yeah, it's messed up.
And I don't feel it's gratuitous at any point. I feel it's
No,
well
yeah.
earned, and it's like if you're gonna deal with gangster stuff, there's nothing pretty about it. Sure, they wear all the nice clothes, the Armani, all that stuff, nice cars, the drugs, the money, but like, what happens when you look at how it affects the individual mentally or in the family as a whole, or friends in it. And I just love that we got to spend time with it. Again, not every scene was a very Godfather Sopranos scene, and yet the flavor of it is there. And I don't know, I just love that nothing felt like I was trying to, get up to it to the moment, and then the big bang boom, and it's like, no, for an hour, just sit with these people. If you like me, like these pulpy, dark stories about characters in unusual circumstances, you can't help but just, all right, for an hour, give me a good story. And again, from the get-go, first episode was like set the tone and the characteristics spot on, and it was just built up, built up, holy shit, built up, built up, built up. And it for those who look down at the world of comic books and whatnot, it just tells you can do this in a comic book. You can do this with these characters. They may not be what you're normally accustomed to, but you can go to these lanes and don't just do it just to grab attention. Ooh, look how cool I am. No, like, make me care about this. I care about these characters, even though I shouldn't. That says a lot about a story and a show.
Mm-hmm. And I do want to clarify, like you're showing this right now. The Penguin has always been a really animated character. Really, I don't want to say over exaggerated. I mean, he's been always fun, but and I've taken him seriously at some points, but here it just feels so much more authentic, so much more real, whether it's the choice with the accent or just the way he talks in general, it just fits the way everything is. And I know a lot of these characters are lunatics, so a lot of these characters are supposed to be really, really animated, but I kind of like the choice that they've gone with Colin Farrell's Penguin, and it's just really made him a little more intimidating to me personally. Because I've never really looked at Penguin. I understand he's supposed to be a little intimidating, specifically because of who he is, his stature, what he looks like. He's supposed to bring that level of fear, a little bit. But I'm really, really enjoying what they're doing with Colin Farrell's character. It's been really, really cool.
Yeah, I want to definitely say what Ronan said was perfect, because there's so many different incarnations of Batman and incarnations of vis-a-vis Gotham, and of course incarnations, as you see here, of the Penguin. The difference with this, and again, some people are like, we've already done Gotham before. Gotham was very, at times, cringy, but very entertaining, right? This show, on so many different levels, plays like The Godfather, like Rona said, Sopranos, but they take the lengths and the time for making you care about Oz where you shouldn't, making you care about the people around him, making you care about people that have done sick things. And, it's just so well written. But the weird thing about this show, more than anything for me, is the quality. Like the cinematography, the freaking acting, down to
music,
the score and the music. This feels like, oh, well, we can't make a Penguin movie, but we can make a Penguin show. Like, the quality is no different. Like, if you went and looked at the Batman and immediately started looking at the Penguin, you would think it was the same as that people that took care of everything. This is Matt Reeves' answer to, what if we show you what the real mobster lane is for Gotham?
Yeah, and I really love what they're doing with this show, because they're not throwing the fact that it's like a superhero show at us. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like you can watch this without, and that's the thing. Like when people ask me, hey, what should we watch? What should I watch? I truly believe, like, this is a really good recommendation, specifically for people who even haven't seen the Batman, because it's not even really mentioned. It's just the idea that this is just its own little vibe, like they're not throwing at us, oh, there's a man in a Batman suit running around. It's just, they're so focused on what they're trying to tell. It works. So like you could literally just be like, hey guys, you want to watch this gangster show, without telling them what it's connected to. And it's just, it stands on its own, and I truly admire that, because I don't really feel like, hey, I need to watch the Batman before I watch this. I'm probably going to watch the Batman because I just love the movie. But for people that don't want to do that, it works. It's not even a matter of, well, you might not enjoy this as much. I mean, obviously there are some things that happen that lead directly into this, but it just stands on its own and it works so well.
Yeah, I think that's great. Let's close up shop. What are our final thoughts on this and rating for the series thus far?
Thus far, it's an A with a bullet. And I want it on Blu-ray, and I want director's commentary. I want crew commentary. I want Matt Reeves and Laura LaFranc to show on this commentary. Special shout out to her having to take this and be like, okay, now you got to follow up the Batman. How are you going to do it? It's like, oh, okay, watch me.
Yeah, I'm backing you up with that.
Yeah, that's kudos to that. I think A, and I can't wait to talk about it with other people to be like, yo.
Yeah. I truly believe that it's been amazing. I'm giving it a big fat A. It's been the acting, everything involved has been amazing. Again, I am 100% praising Kristen Milioti and Colin Farrell. They're both fantastic. And yeah, I mean, don't leave us hanging, guys. Give us a like, do what you can, help us out. Yeah, for sure. And we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of more, reviews for every episode on this channel. So for sure, stay tuned.
Yeah, it's the A to A+ for me. I mean, they tackle every single subject matter of what it looks like for trauma, betrayal, like the mobster families vibe, the human side, like allowing us to be able to deal with normal people in Gotham and what Gotham changes has done to them. So the themes are just amazing. So this is something that you guys do not want to miss. Highly recommend you go and check it out day one. Just to celebrate all of this. Speaking of, because Ronan brought up, Blu-ray and DVD, I'm going to give away something today. So I'm going to be giving away digital copy of Watchmen Chapter 1.
I'll get your keyboard ready.
So yeah, get your keyboard ready. So whoever gets up here first to be able to check it out, this code, first come, first serve. These guys,
unfortunately, we don't count.
Are not going to be taking it. Ronan, I'm watching you. But yeah, you guys, it's just a small little thank you guys for checking out our review. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Go and check us out on TikTok. We're going to be doing a lot more reviews and a lot of interesting things up there that I'm excited about. But here you guys go. Enjoy your copy of
7PCB4X44CKEP.
Don't listen to him.
0.
He's joking. He's not.
What if it's blurred?
I muted him. He's fine. All right, we're gonna go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Definitely go and check out Busy. Where can you find? What are you doing?
Busy Braun everywhere. Busy Reactions on Instagram and over here on TeamJVS and on Ronan on Shane's channel.
Thank you, Busy. Ronan, where can everybody find your content, man?
Dan, the disrespect.
You're muted, bro. You're muted, homie.
On YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Threads.
What? I need to know where. What?
Not Ronan and Shane.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, I was about to say, we didn't hear that. Hey, so make him get that Oz voice out here. He's going to shut it all down.
Forget about it.
All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the bell button. Go check out these guys' awesome channels and our reaction. If you want to see any reactions from me, you got to go check out their channels to get that exclusively. So we're going, y'all. Check out our reviews for every single episode that we're going to be dropping every Sunday night, maybe an hour after everything is done. And we're out. Peace, people.
Filing out the top of the
I can see the skyline, 50 mile radius on my timeline. Ain't nothing on my mind. Oh Lord.